So Swag make food for Chomsy, and you make food for Modella, and you make food for Chichi. Food will finish. And then that nigga tell me say he won't do food for, he won't chop meat for himself. I go happy, I feel this now. But he won't do food for Bella. I know man, I better win the wager. Better know how to win wager. He won't do food for Bella.
You guys, the fight this morning was so hilarious. Cheesy is a rider for life. Let's just talk about the fight briefly because like it happened in the morning and it was just mainly about food share. But let me just give you guys updates before we go into other gists that have been happening, about other things that have been happening in the house. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please hold subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Notice how I kept my hand up for so long so that it's gonna give you guys time to hit the thumbs up button. So in the morning now, it was a case of Sheggz and Bella making food for themselves, right? And it was obviously like the other housemates or some of the housemates did not like it, and then Sheggz now made reference to Hermes, called Hermes name in the whole equation, that but like he's also hoarding food, you understand? So everything just went off. It was mainly a food thing, them hoarding food. When level 1 people were winning head of house, enjoying the privilege of winning head of house, nobody's going home. Nobody came to disrupt them. Now that food is here, level 2 people won their wager. It's now as if, like, I don't see, they're not really enjoying the fact that, okay, they had their, they won their wager, they have their own special food and everything. The level 1 people are hoarding food, as in everything. They've carried this into the room. 4 crates of egg that they bought. The thing finished under, it's not up to how many days, the thing finished under how many days, because everybody's holding Indomie. Everything is just a mess when it comes to like sharing of food, and they're not even being considerate. Bella was saying that the reason she's making stew is because she doesn't eat some of the things that they make in the house, so she's making it so that when they make something she doesn't eat, she's going to go and take the stew.
I eat everything, so making this stew is just like, okay, let me keep it just in case they cook anything, whatever they cook today or tomorrow, and I'm not able to eat it, I'll eat this stew. Right?
You don't have to explain to me. You know I know this.
No, maybe you don't know it. Maybe I've forgotten. So I'm trying to remind you.
Excuse me, ma. It's something like if you say that the food that other people are cooking, you cannot eat it or you don't eat it, then you go and make Indomie. You take cereal or something that you know that is not for everybody, or yeah, it's not like provided for everybody. You have your own special stuff. Or if you say that you don't want to eat what they are cooking, then you cook for the entire house. You don't make stews. Like who makes small stew for themselves, saying that, oh, when you don't, like, this is not your house, like it's Big Brother's house. Even Sheggz was saying that that he's going to cook whatever he wants to cook, that is Big Brother's house, Big Brother's this thing, that they should come and hold him. The same Sheggz told Bella to fry 3 eggs for him. That's when the egg just arrived. This is food for everybody. Like, how are you guys? Why am I letting this kid? Why am I letting this thing stress me? They're not going to stress me in this house, but the whole food situation, they have to come together and sort it out because it is not making sense. So moving on to other things, Groovy and Phyna, they were discussing boundaries and how they're going to behave at the party and things that they can do, things that they can, things that they can do and things that they will not do, right?
We need to discuss because you asked me yesterday and I told you if you want to consider me, you know I want to go on because you asked me yesterday. So
they were just setting boundaries. I think I heard that Groovy told her that she can dance with anybody she wants to dance with, but she should not turn her back, she should not do this. Like, oh my god, it's so funny that these things are coming up. Like, it's, I don't know, it's just hilarious to me because we know that there was a time where BT was giving Groovy rules and regulations and all of that, and then now he's giving Phyna Meanwhile, Amaka has served Giddy Fire breakfast, and since she served him breakfast, he has just been going around saying, I don't know, the way he has been talking about her has just been negative, talking about who is she not.
I
used to go to the mirror and shake my bum. I've been doing crazy things, but when you came, I realized you're more crazy than I am. Like your energy doubles my own, like ×4. I'm like, what did I subscribe for? Hey, what is it? Like, who they do that one with you? It's like, who are you?
Excuse me. They say they don't want again. They want to take things slow. It doesn't mean that you should now go and be bad-mouthing her or just make it seem like, oh, like she has not. There's nothing good about her. You know, that kind of thing. Like, I would say he has been salty since he has been salty since she served him breakfast, right? So that's the situation on ground. Then Diana had a conversation with Brian last night. I didn't even talk about it. I had a lot to talk about from last night. There was a gossip session between Elo Swag, Adekunle, Diana, Chomsy. They said a lot of things. Like, they said a whole lot of things. Even there's something that Adekunle said about what they call it, Chichi, that I feel like he shouldn't have said, right? They said a whole lot. I wanted to make a video on it, but it was like really late, and I just decided to sleep. And then, like I said, Diana and Brian, they were having a conversation about, like, you know, being friends. Brian was telling Diana that he really wants them to be friends, that he liked her like from the first week. Diana was telling him that he has finished with all the girls in his level, and he now wants to come to her. It was a very hilarious conversation, Sha.
I don't want to all DP. They're like, oh, but I think that there is something with Brian, there is something with Brian. At first I was like, no, maybe it's just a kind of real close friendship. I studied the matter, don't be friendship, don't be close friendship.
So we also had Bella and Dwayne. They were having a conversation about like things that have happened in the house, experiences, just general talk. Then they now started talking about the whole Bella and Sheggz situation. Bella was saying that her instincts don't lie to her, that Sheggz is the kind of person that when he loves somebody, that he's going to show it. That if he loves somebody, he really loves that. He's going to, if he loves someone, he really loves the person, and he's going to show it. And that she was not talking about the fact that Big Brother called her out in the arena, that she doesn't like that she didn't come to the house for a relationship, right? And she doesn't like the fact that Big Brother is calling her out on doing tasks. She's always with Sheggz and all of that. That she didn't like that, but that she cannot really hide her feelings for him, that she really likes him. She can't hide it. That in fact at this point she doesn't care what anybody has to say, even Big Brother. She doesn't care what anybody has to say about their situation.
People are telling us to stand up and telling us, oh, when it's time to do things, we're doing love. I don't want things like that to come in.
Yeah, but it's happening because that's how both of you feel about each other.
I can't even hide it. I can't even hide my feelings anymore. Like, I actually really like this guy. I don't care about what anybody's saying. I don't even care about whatever Big Brother will say tomorrow about us or anything. The only thing is, like, I will change a little bit when it comes to tasks. I will concentrate on tasks.
Baby girl is in love. Bella has followed Yakata for Sheggz. The one that now bust my head, yeah, was when they were talking about the fact that finding your person, finding somebody that you really love and everything can supersede the prize money. Then Bella was now saying that even if it's this relationship that she takes out of the house, that she'll be fine.
Sometimes finding your person in life is just as much of a big prize as 100 million.
Of course.
And you find your person, people can make so
like,
much more money over time
by being with him.
Yeah.
Even if it's this relationship I take out of this house, I'm fine. I'm actually really good.
You're taking something very good.
I'm taking something really good.
Very good.
I'm taking a man that I know that I really trust.
It's doing support for me. So Bella can do therapy session with Dorian. After she has used it to yab her, she's now doing her own conversation and therapy session with her. The same Dorian is the person that she said is always coming after Sheggz because she likes him. It's the person that people are having this conversation with. It's okay. It's all right. Then considering the fact that she say that I don't know why it's so funny to me. It's almost like, I don't understand the ladies in this season. The way they are moving. I don't understand how they are moving. It will take before we see another female winner, because if they keep moving this way, then I don't know, because they keep doing things. Imagine Beauty getting disqualified because of a man situation, and then we also have like so many things are changing. People are having issues with their friends. People are what's going on? What's going on? I don't understand what's happening. And then Bella is saying she trusts someone that she really trusts. You they trust person on top inside Big Brother. You're trusting somebody to the extent that you say you prefer that if you go out with that relationship, it's fine. How is it that people don't learn? It's not like you're like the way I understand like going into Big Brother's house and finding somebody you really like, finding someone you love. Like I feel like it's something that can happen. But when you put that above the main reason why you entered, then Rohala go there. Even Messi that had Ike, that was in they were in a relationship, with Ike. Her focus on the game was 120%, to the extent that she even kind of outsmarted them and found her way to the finals. So if you cannot say you came for a game show and you say that it's love that you're now kind of trying to put above the game and the money, it's not Love Island. If it's a love show, it's understandable. You know that, okay, it's obviously love you're there for and love should be the priority. But not in a game show where you're not even sure of the person's feelings. You can only be sure of your feelings when you come out. Even those that came out and got married, is when they came out, they tested their relationship. When you come out, you'll be able to test your relationship and everything, and I say, okay, this person is really my person. Not that you're the kind of trust you're putting in this person inside the game, or you have not come out to. It's now what is making you dwindle on your main quest or your main reason for entering there. I don't know how these people are seeing it. I don't know how they're operating, but I don't think it's the way to go, to be very honest. I feel like the statements are kind of naive. You've watched how the other seasons have gone. You've watched how things go. Just Use your head. Then what else will happen? Today they've just been preparing for their wager task. They've been putting things together. Right now, what's even happening? They're just outside. Nothing really much. So many conversations have happened. Breakfasts have been served in different places. So let me just end this video here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.